Welcome to FlexiFlixi, you bunch of clueless donkeys. Today, we're ditching the burnt fish and chips and embarking on a culinary journey around the world. We're going to discover some of the most unique and bloody delicious delicacies that most of you lot have probably never even heard of. Buckle up, you Muppets, and get ready to explore the flavors and traditions of different cultures. It's going to be a bloody delicious ride. Alright, you numpties, our first stop is Ethiopia, and we're diving straight into the heart of their cuisine with kitfo. We're talking about raw minced beef, finely chopped and marinated in a fiery blend of spices called mitmita. This ain't no bland burger, mate.
Now the key to a good kitfo is the quality of the beef. It's got to be fresh, lean, and sourced from a butcher you trust more than your own mother. The meat is then mixed with niter kibe, a clarified butter infused with herbs and spices, which adds another layer of richness and depth of flavor. This dish is served with injera, a spongy flatbread that's perfect for scooping up every last morsel of that fiery, flavorful kitfo. And don't forget the sides. We've got gomen, a spicy collard greens dish, and ayib, a crumbly cheese that helps cool down the heat. Yanara.
The flavors are incredible, the textures are out of this world, and it's a bloody adventure for your taste buds. So, open your minds, you lot, and let's get stuck in. Next up, we're off to Morocco, the land of spices and tagines, to try a dish that's fit for a king, or at least a hungry chef like myself. It's called bastilla, and it's a bloody masterpiece of flavors and textures. Imagine a crispy, flaky pastry like a phyllo dough on steroids encasing a rich and savory filling.
The pigeon is slow-cooked with almonds, eggs, and a blend of aromatic spices like saffron, cinnamon, and ginger. This creates a filling that's both sweet and savory, with a hint of exotic intrigue. The whole thing is then baked to perfection until the pastry is golden brown and crispy, and the filling is cooked to tender, juicy perfection. It's like a party in your mouth, and everyone's invited. Bastilla is often served as a starter or a main course at special occasions and celebrations. So grab your friends, pour yourself a glass of mint tea, and dig into this Moroccan delight.
Right, you lot, pack your bags, we're off to Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, to sample a dish that's as vibrant and flavorful as the country itself. It's called mohinga, and it's considered by many to be the national dish of Myanmar. This ain't your average fish soup, mind you. We start with a base of fish broth, simmered for hours with lemongrass, garlic, ginger, and a medley of spices that'll tantalize your taste buds. Then, we add rice noodles, which soak up all those incredible flavors like a sponge. To add some texture and crunch, we top the mohinga with a variety of fritters, crispy fried to golden perfection. Think crispy onions, lentil fritters, and even boiled eggs for an extra protein punch. Mohinga is typically eaten for breakfast in Myanmar, but honestly I could devour a bowl of this goodness any time of day. Listen up, you lot. We're heading over to the Philippines, a country known for its stunning beaches, vibrant culture, and, you guessed it, delicious food. And today, we're diving headfirst into the world of quinoa, a dish that's not for the faint of heart.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Gordon, not another raw dish. But trust me, this one's a real humdinger. We're talking about fresh, raw fish, chopped up and cured in a tangy marinade of vinegar, citrus juices, and a symphony of spices.
The marinade cooks the fish, giving it a firm, slightly opaque texture, while infusing it with a vibrant, citrusy punch. But the real magic happens when you add the onions, ginger, chili peppers, and a whole host of other spices that'll make your taste buds sing.
Quinoa is often served as an appetizer or a light meal, and it's the perfect way to awaken your palate. It's fresh, it's zesty, and it's got that perfect balance of acidity and spice. So grab a fork, find a sunny spot, and get ready to experience the vibrant flavors of the Philippines with a plate of quinoa.
Right, you Muppets, we're off to Georgia, the country, not the state, and let me tell you, this place knows a thing or two about comfort food. We're talking about khachapuri, a dish so cheesy, so bready, so utterly delicious, it'll have you singing its praises from the rooftops.
Imagine a boat-shaped bread, fluffy and golden brown, filled to the brim with a molten mixture of gooey melted cheese. I'm talking about a symphony of cheeses, often a blend of suguni, a salty, stringy cheese, and imereti, a milder, creamier cheese. But we don't stop there. We crack an egg right into the center, adding a richness and depth of flavor that'll make your taste buds weep with joy.
Khachapuri is the kind of dish that makes you want to grab a group of friends, order a mountain of it, and just dig in. So grab a slice or 5 and get ready to experience the cheesy goodness that is khachapuri. Listen up, you lot. We're heading north to Lithuania, a country with a rich culinary history and a penchant for hearty, stick-to-your-ribs fare. And today, we're tackling a dish that's as intimidating as its name suggests, cepelinai. These aren't airships filled with hydrogen, but rather giant potato dumplings that'll have you loosening your belt buckle in no time.
We're talking about massive zeppelin-shaped dumplings made from grated potatoes and stuffed to the brim with a variety of fillings. You can find them filled with meat, usually pork, seasoned with onions and spices, or with a creamy curd cheese filling for a more delicate flavor.
But the real star of the show is the sauce. These bad boys are typically smothered in a rich, decadent sauce made with sour cream and crispy bacon bits. Cepelinai is a dish that's meant to be shared, enjoyed with family and friends, and savored to the last bite. So grab a fork, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, and get ready to experience the hearty, comforting flavors of Lithuania with a plate of cepelinai. Alright, you donkeys, pack your bags, we're off to Peru, the land of ancient Incas, stunning landscapes, and of course, bloody brilliant food. And today we're tackling a dish that's as vibrant and colorful as the country itself, causa. This ain't your average potato salad, mind you. We start with a base of mashed yellow potatoes, seasoned to perfection with ají amarillo, a Peruvian yellow chili pepper that adds a subtle heat and a fruity aroma. But we're not stopping there. We're layering this potato goodness with a variety of fillings, each more delicious than the last. Think fresh tuna, shredded chicken, or even seafood ceviche, all mixed with creamy mayonnaise, diced avocado, and a medley of fresh vegetables. Causa is typically served cold, cut into neat squares or wedges, and it's the perfect appetizer or light lunch. Right, you lot, I know what you're thinking. Gordon, you finally lost it. Ants? You want us to eat bloody ants? But hear me out. Because these aren't just any ants. These are Hormiga culona, giant-bottomed ants from Colombia, and they're considered a delicacy in some parts of the country. Now, I know it sounds barmy, but these crunchy critters have been enjoyed for centuries, and they're said to have a unique, nutty flavor that's surprisingly addictive. They're typically harvested during the rainy season, roasted to crispy perfection, and then seasoned with salt. The texture takes some getting used to. It's crunchy, a bit like popcorn, but with a slightly earthy aftertaste. They're a good source of protein, they're sustainable, and they're certainly a conversation starter. So, if you're feeling adventurous, and you're tired of the same old boring snacks, why not give Hormiga culona a try? You might just be surprised at how much you enjoy them. S5. Absolutely. These ants have been a part of our culinary tradition for generations. They're not just food, they're a cultural experience. Right, you lot. We're off to Oman, a country known for its stunning deserts, ancient forts, and of course, its incredible cuisine. And today we're diving headfirst into the world of shua, a dish that's as slow-cooked and delicious as it gets. This is the sultan of all lamb dishes, a true testament to the art of patience and flavor. We're talking about tender, succulent lamb, marinated to perfection in a blend of aromatic spices, and then slow-cooked for hours, sometimes even days, in an underground oven. The lamb is first rubbed with a spice paste made with turmeric, cumin, coriander, garlic, ginger, and a whole host of other spices that'll make your taste buds sing. Then, it's wrapped in banana leaves, which impart a subtle sweetness and aroma to the meat, and lowered into a pit oven, where it's slow-cooked over smoldering embers. Shua is typically served on a bed of fragrant rice, with a side of spicy chutney or yogurt sauce. It's a dish that's fit for a king, or at least a very hungry chef like myself. Listen up, you lot, we're off to Lebanon, a country known for its vibrant culture, stunning coastline, and of course, its incredible cuisine. And today we're diving headfirst into the world of kibbeh naye, a dish that's not for the faint of heart, but one that'll reward the adventurous eater with an explosion of flavor. We're talking about finely minced lamb or beef, mixed with bulgur wheat, onions, and a symphony of spices, all pounded together into a smooth, velvety paste. The key to a good kibbeh naye is the quality of the meat. It has to be impeccably fresh, lean, and sourced from a butcher you trust more than your own mother. The meat is then finely minced, almost to a paste, and mixed with bulgur wheat, which adds a nutty flavor and a slightly chewy texture. The real magic happens when you add the spices. We're talking about a blend of cinnamon, allspice, cumin, and other aromatic spices that'll transport your taste buds straight to the bustling streets of Beirut. The kibbeh naya is then spread out on a plate, drizzled with olive oil, and sprinkled with fresh mint. It's a dish that's as beautiful to look at as it is delicious to eat. Right, you lot, we're off to Vanuatu, a beautiful island nation in the South Pacific. Today we're diving into lap lap, a unique and flavorful dish. This ain't your average casserole. It's cooked underground using hot stones and banana leaves. The base is grated root vegetables like taro, yam, or breadfruit, mixed with coconut milk for creamy sweetness, often layered with meat or fish. Think chicken, pork, or fish marinated in spices, wrapped in banana leaves and cooked underground. The heat melds the flavors into a symphony of deliciousness. Served with fresh vegetables or a simple salad, it's meant to be shared and enjoyed with good company. Alright, you lot, we're finishing our culinary adventure in Samoa, a stunning island nation in the South Pacific. The beaches are pristine, the water is crystal clear, and the food is a tropical paradise for your taste buds. Today, we're diving into palusami, a vibrant and flavorful dish. This ain't your average side dish. Young taro leaves simmered in creamy coconut sauce make you want to lick the plate clean. The leaves are filled with coconut cream, onions, and sometimes corned beef. Wrapped tightly and baked or steamed until tender. Palusami is served as a side dish with other Samoan delicacies. That's a wrap on our culinary journey around the world. We've tackled some of the most unique and bloody delicious dishes out there, from raw meat delicacies to insect snacks and everything in between. Remember, the world of food is vast and exciting, so get out there, be adventurous, and don't be afraid to try something new. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more food adventures with FlexiFlixi. We'll see you next time, you bunch of hungry devils.